our previous video, we discussed the skills you needed to conduct a lee shore rescue. Today, we've got perfect conditions for actual lee shore rescues. As you can probably see, the wind is blowing anything on the water down into that corner of the lake. Perfect conditions for things to go wrong for people in sailing boats and for them to get blown over there. So if you remember, we discussed before 3 types of rescue. A no intervention rescue, a rescue where the boat is anchored, moves back onto the casualty, and pulls the casualty away from the lee shore, and also a throw line rescue. Well, today we're just going to be demonstrating the no intervention rescue, which is very important. We're also going to demonstrate in one take the lee shore rescue where the boat is anchored and the lee shore rescue in which a line is thrown, because we'll use one rescue that will incorporate all of those skills. And that is probably the most likely rescue you're going to do. Partly anchored, partly using a throw line. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to hand over to Brian and Sean, who will be crewing the rescue boat today, and we'll be demonstrating how it's done. We have a casualty on the lee shore. As you can see, the laser has been blown into shore. The rescue boat is coming, and they're going to appraise the situation and make some decisions. So the rescue boat have checked that the casualty is okay. They've instructed her to go round to the clubhouse if she feels unwell or cold. We're leaving the boat there. It's of secondary importance to us. The casualty is safe, and they are now making a radio call just to confirm their decisions. Now we have another rescue. Safety boat officer spotted the casualty and is moving round to have a look at the casualty. At this point, the safety boat officer is probably discussing strategy with his team member, the safety boat assistant, and they've probably decided what they're going to do in this case. One of the first things they'll probably do is talk to the casualty to explain what's going on. Safety boat officer has decided he's going to drop the anchor and drift back down onto the casualty. The safety boat assistant has put the anchor in the water, and the safety boat will drift back using the power of the wind. At the same time, the safety boat officer, who is on the helm, will probably raise the outboard to ensure that the propeller is out of the water. Let's just watch carefully. There we go. The engine being removed from the water. The propeller is clear. The whole of the engine is clear and now safe. So now the safety boat can drift back onto the casualty. The casualty has taken the sail off of the boom, which is going to make it easier to rescue the boat. The casualty, helpfully, is moving out towards the safety boat. Of course, if the casualty was injured, it would be another type of rescue required. The casualty is wrapping the line around the mast, and they're not tying off against the mast. This enables quick release should the situation demand it. The safety boat assistant is using the anchor rode to control the safety boat. The casualty has prepared the boat and is now very helpfully positioning it into the wind. And as you can see, casualty and safety boat under control. The safety boat officer has decided the water is deep enough to lower the engine. He's not lowered it fully, but he has lowered the engine, starting the engine, and they're moving forward, and the casualty has now been rescued from the lee shore. And on the safety boat they'll be discussing what to do with the casualty now. They might bring the casualty alongside and have a discussion. They might tow the casualty back to the jetty. We don't know at the moment. They just need to secure the boat. Casualty safe, being towed from behind, and a very successful, safe lee shore rescue. That is 2 examples of lee shore rescues: the no intervention lee shore rescue and the anchor, drift back, throw a line lee shore rescue. And I hope you've noticed that there's an awful lot of skills required to do a lee shore rescue. It's not an easy thing to do. If you don't have the skills, or you want to practice lee shore rescues, talk to the training team and we'll help you build your skills. Thank you very much for watching, and good luck with some very safe lee shore rescues.